Hello out there in YouTube land. I am going to be doing my review of Death of Superman. Finished watching that a little earlier today before I went out to New Comic Book Day. I was going to do my review, but I had to go out and do New Comic Book Day and then have dinner with my brother later on tonight, or earlier on tonight, I should say. So I'm getting to it now. I know earlier they did the Death of Superman, or Doomsday, but this is the one that came out Tuesday, so it was like yesterday. And I think they kind of tried to update it a little bit. There was a kind of a combination of the original storyline of the Death of Superman from, what was it, 91 and 92 or whatever it was. But they also included New 52 stuff. Because if you look at the outfit in here, it is the New 52 outfit. There is the Justice League with Cyborg. And all the new costumes they had in there. And there was even kind of a discussion between Diana and Clark in their respective identities as Wonder Woman and Superman, discussing their previous relationship. So they're taking the New 52 elements and the old storyline and combining them together. It was really good. It followed the story because I'm old enough to remember when they did the original story. But there's no way in hell they could put the entire story into one movie of, a decent amount of time. This came up to about like hour 15, hour 20 minutes. Let's see how long. 81 minutes. $1.21. Because if you've read the original story, it was over months of time. They just had Doomsday was going through hero after hero after hero after hero after hero, like Booster Gold, and just all the different members of the Reserve Justice League and everything. So there's no way they could put all of that into the story. So they condensed it down to just a little bit of a introduction with a little discussion between Diana and Superman, and Lois dating Clark while she doesn't know that Clark is Superman. So they're changing that around a little bit too. And then getting Lex Luthor involved, seeing the meteor coming in with Doomsday, and then getting the fight started by him just basically going through every single one of the important Justice League members until he gets to Superman. It was very well drawn. The action was concise. It just kept at a good pace. I liked what they did with it, despite the changes, the little bit of changes. And one of the things that I just really loved, which they could have not put in, but I'm glad they did, there's kind of a throwback homage to the 1978 Superman movie, where Lois is up in a helicopter and something happens to it. The helicopter's coming down. Superman grabs the helicopter, lands it on the roof, and there's the, don't worry, I've got you, but who's got you line. but with a little twist as to who said which line. It's not really a spoiler, but I just thought that was kind of a nice homage to the original movie. And so, but they did throw in nice little foreshadowings of the next movie. They introduced, I can't remember his name, John something, the guy who became Steel. They introduced him, and they also threw in little hints towards the Reign of Superman, which is going to be the next movie. So I really enjoyed this movie, and I'm in the middle of watching the special features now. I've got it paused so I can do this. But if you like Superman, and if you are into the big events like this should be a good movie for you to buy and watch. It keeps your attention, keeps up at a good pace, and is fun. So I'm giving it a 4.25 out of 5. And let me know what you thought of it, and talk to you later.